I am wiring.
Did you bring another battery? We only got 30%.
Yeah, in my pocket.
Welcome to the Vista Acres Homestead channel.
We got a new box today.
Yeah, a new
Electrical box.
yesterday.
Not sponsored, but it is a Klein.
Klein.
You're knocking me down, babe.
It is a
I'm
Klein.
gonna try to get him a little bit of fan going in here. Just to circulate the air.
Y'all know I bought a good walkie. And I bought a Harbor Freight. The reason I did that instead of buying all one brand, that way when I see this orange one up there in my building, I know that it's my wiring. Yep, I know it's for my wiring. And the red one, Milwaukee, is for my plumbing. And then the Harbor Freights is for when I'm framing. Makes it a lot easier when I go looking. And I'll tell you, right off the bat, first impressions, and again, as Andy said, it's not a sponsor. This Klein system seems to be a lot better system. And as I always say, y'all, I am not an electrician. As we say for the camera guy, what we had was a failure in communication.
Yeah.
And Angie got me, buddy, I can tell you.
Not on purpose. I always have that fear. But he was under the house and he asked me to flip the back breaker on.
When I tell you to.
But I didn't hear the when I tell you to. So I got in there and I said, I'm in there, and he said, okay. And when he said okay, I thought he meant to flip the breaker.
That's her.
So I flipped the breaker and I heard him hollering some choice words. So I hurried up and flipped it back off, and then I ran over here to ask him if he was okay. I ran down to ask him if he was okay.
I don't know no choice words. Probably not have.
Yeah. You don't remember. It wasn't bad words. Just my favorite choice word, I guess.
I tell you what, this is the best thing. It's a Quinn. I looked at the Klein. The Klein, I don't know. I might buy a Klein, see if I like it or not. But these, I really like these. I used to do it with a knife. And once I bought a pair of these, I was like, I didn't buy these too long ago, maybe 3-4 years ago. When I bought a pair of these, I was like, man. Like, why didn't I buy a pair of those a long time ago? Or small wiring would be what I'd use for car. It's got your crimps right there where you crimp, but it will strip like small wire. I don't know what gauge. It says right there 10 to 22 insulators, non-insulators 12 to 10 gauge. Yeah, that's also a Quinn. I know Lowe's quit carrying the Quins, but I guess that's how you say that. But those are really handy. this is way too long. That one's what about right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and cut that off. That one wasn't being too long. Made that just way more difficult than it needs to be. Be careful of that, doing this will cut your fingers. Yeah, I've done that. It's happened. It has happened. I'll show you one other thing too with these receptacles. You're supposed to be able to just push these wires in the back right here and screw them in and they lock in, but I don't have the best luck with that, so I just do it the old-fashioned way.
Old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way.
That's where we do a lot of things, the old-fashioned way, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the old-fashioned way is better.
Well, just like the old electric mouse trap I bought, apparently you can't improve on the old mouse trap. They tried to, but I can tell you that one didn't work. And somebody out there may have one of those, they think it's the best thing ever, but it didn't work for me. Oh no. That ain't good. But, you know what? I'm not gonna fuss about that because that broke, y'all. Let's just make sure y'all can see that. That wire broke. That's good it broke because I didn't notice that. So that's a good thing that it broke. We're not gonna fuss about that because that would have been a short that I would have had to figure out. Now this may be a deal that I have to put it in that little hole and tighten it down. I don't know, maybe get another twist on it to make it work. I don't know how that got like that. Really don't. Alright, y'all, we got one more on this leg and we'll go in there to the panel box. Oh, man. All right, mate. One more. And we go to the old dreaded panel box.
What?
Tell Maggie, then we go to the old dreaded panel box. Hey. Knocking the camera early. Go and find you a shadow over there. You don't have to buy Maggie even toys. She can find a shadow, she'll play all day.
All day. She loves that shadow.
Yeah. She loves shadows.
Love.
All right, y'all, we're here in the panel box. Now I'm gonna strip this thing from here up. That's what we're gonna do. That's what I sent Angie looking for. Is well, that thing's locked. Oh, this is what I sent her looking for. You see this thing? It's that's called a Romex connector. You don't want to ever just go through a hole like that. The Romex connector is designed to, if you did get something in the panel box, it'll keep it, or like a fire spark, it'll keep it from going to this part, is what I think it's designed to do. Like I say again, I'm not an electrician, but you don't want to ever run a wire through a panel box without running it through a Romex connector. I do know that much. Alright, y'all. What I'm going to do is twist this nut off here. And then I'll take and put this on here. I may have messed up. I may not cut these things long enough. I thought I cut them too long. The ground is way up here on this thing. I'm hoping, which I can probably pull a little bit more up. I'm hoping that I've got enough to... Alright, yeah, this is part that ain't no fun with this box. Is trying to find a spot to put the ground in. And I'm gonna get that done. I've got my Romex in there. I got my nut on that. I'm gonna pull that up and tighten that up first, but I'm gonna go ahead and get these ready to put in the ground and put in the hot. Get these all ready to go. Alright, I'm using these little split breakers, and yeah, hopefully that'll work out alright. Anytime you film with a panel box, you really need to turn your electricity off.
Yeah. Why don't you do it?
I'm just saying. I don't like the way this thing's done. See how it's stacked? It's kind of aggravating. There it went.
There either.
These only have one. That didn't do me a bit of good here. This old panel box don't have two legs there.
Can you put both of those together and then put them in there?
I'm just gonna have to do them like this, like that. Just like.
Oh, here.
Maggie likes getting her a treat there. Yeah, she won't. So that's. Tell you what, y'all, it's a handy tool. Alright, y'all, we're gonna make sure this is off. It's off. I like that tool. I bought that a long time ago. I might not have got shocked at bits.
times in my lifetime. Right, Maggie?
Okay. My son, that is an engineer, told me that
Let's see what we
handy-dandy
got
device
here.
of mine is also referred to as a widow maker. That's not a good thing. Apparently, they're not real accurate. He kind
See
of warned me
what we
against
got
it.
here.
But the little bit of time I used it, it worked
We'll
pretty
go
good there.
slicing everything up. Maggie. Not that I hadn't done that to you, Maggie. Alright, so bought this handy dandy thing here. I thought it might be easier than the anti-spray foam is in the way. Maggie's hanging right here with me to make sure I don't mess up, right, Maggie? I don't think y'all can see Maggie. She's off the camera there. Let's see if we can cut that spray foam out of there. Where you going, Maggie? It looks like we'd like to do that right there. Make sure this is a hot. And I did call Jordan, our son, and he says the hot goes in the line side. So, and I did have it backwards. I did. Always do, Maggie. Get it backwards. Never fails. I'm gonna hope that tightens that in there. Well, it did. Alright. Black over on the brass side. Okay. Cause I tell you what happens, you get these backwards, that thing will trip every time you touch it. And yes, I know that from experience. I do. I know that from experience. It just kept tripping. This is the one side here. It didn't want to, well. There it went. Y'all want where Maggie's at? They just tell you. Right there. She's always right there with me. All right, let's see if we got success on this. do. We do. Successful. Y'all, I believe in those ground fault receptacles. Ground fault interrupt receptacle. GFCIs. Y'all, they have saved my life before. And I tell you, I do believe in them. I don't take no shortcuts. I got any place where there's even the potential of water, I put a ground fault. These things, y'all, they will save your life. I joke a lot about safety, but when it comes to these and some things, it's just, I mean, serious. These things work, y'all. I had them in a garage one time, grabbed a fan that was, the ground had been broke, so it was reversed where it got plugged in. And that thing, I grabbed that fan, it was a metal fan, and I mean, this tripped and I lived. Hadn't been for that, it'd been bad. All right, what I'm doing here, show you guys. I have tied this two together to find out what my hot is going to that other box. See which one's going to the lights outside or see which one's going to the hot. So I'm gonna go turn this on and see, it ain't leaking around the thing. This is one we had in the bedroom. It's leaking. Is it?
I don't know what's going on here.
I want the hose plugged up. You might want to get something, ram up in there. Cause that one leaked in the bedroom like that. All right, I'm gonna go turn the breaker on. Well, get this other one cleaned up and use it, didn't you? Well, I looked up, y'all. See there? So I've got power over here. So I've got the two together over here. That would be correct. This one goes to the light, so that's good to know.
Just lean it right there right now. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Ceiling fans up yesterday. She really likes them. They've got a, let's see if I can get it to stop. Oops, that's the light. It looks like little leaves. I think it is. Maybe it's slowing it down enough where y'all can see it anyway. So she decided on this little leaf fan. They look like little leaves. This is the sunroom. She thought it was real fitting out here, and I think she'll like it out here for the sunroom. They make side lights to match these lights right here, but they were kind of pricey, so I think she decided to get the motion lights. She found some at Aldi's.
Hey everybody, really appreciate you joining us on this video and all the remodeling videos we've done. Yo, we're about to get this down to where we like the flooring, which is going to be our probably next video. We're going to like crown mode, base mode, and we will have this thing wrapped up, as they say. We'll have it finished up, and then we'll be starting the deck on the outside of it. But it is looking good. And again, y'all, we appreciate each and every one of you join us. And again, thank you for watching.